Hey,
That is not going to work, man. This little girl's gonna get flipped up, tripped up, man. That infuriated me, man. This dude sees a bro. It's everything is on the. You got the mob after you, bruh. Plus, Rock told you eliminate early Tyler. You talking about? Yeah, it's in God's hands. Get this man off my screen, man. Why are y'all so afraid to let this man go, man? I know he y'all favorite character. It's in God's hands. Power, Sasha Penn, dog. I swear, dog, I'm gonna lose it next week. I'm gonna lose if this dude don't get smoked, man. Get him out of here, bro.
the only reason, I mean, I knew early Tyler staying alive was going to be bad, but the only reason I was justifying him still being alive is because he would have killed off 2 bookies for Stefano, and that's why Stefano even called him out like you already done stuff. But man, I give early Tyler credit. People hate early Tyler, but I give him credit because he did step to Marvin though. I didn't expect him to step to Marvin. I thought he was gonna go straight to Stefano.
He stepped to Marvin. People already calling early Tyler a snitch. Marvin
Hey,
ain't
early Tyler was just doing his job, man.
Stefano ain't police.
Would you think I'm about to grab me some drinks, so I'm gonna ask you before I dip. What you think? Because I'm actually about to talk about Juke. What do you think about Juke biting the cheese, working with the police? Brillo, let him know what you got, Brillo.
Typical jukebox behavior. Typical jukebox behavior. But she gonna line this dude up for her best interest, man. Now the dude, the cop gave her the information about Crystal. We know Crystal is a beautiful pack, neatly rolled, beautiful pack. You know what I'm saying? A little peanut butter on the side, a little jelly. And damn, man, Pops, you ain't put nothing on that. You ain't put hardly no jelly on the sandwich. I guess she knew. She said she ain't about to waste her good jelly. She ain't about to waste her good jelly. So yeah, but now this dude's talking about Jukebox owes him something. I think she possibly could give up who Smoke Famous. I don't know what y'all think. Cause she gonna put 2 and 2 together. Once Kanan go to her and tell her, you know what I'm saying, that Bonnie and Clyde said Rock did it, Jukebox is gonna know. Right? Jukebox don't believe Rock did that anyway. Now I feel like Kanan half don't believe it too. So I feel like in episode 10, they're gonna figure it out, they're gonna put 2 and 2 together. I got Jukebox actually tell it. She might tell that cop, you know what I'm saying? It was the cops basically. You feel me? So I know she's not gonna give him nothing that's gonna hurt the family. She's not gonna give the cops nothing that's gonna hurt Kanan, her bonehead daddy, Lou, or Rock. You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell on the cops and possibly pops and snaps and pops. We gotta wait and see, but hey, I ain't mad. Kendall talk about Kanan is so dumb. Kanan is nothing happened with Kanan. Everybody's talking about Kanan is so dumb. Like what? You gotta understand, Kanan. He does not see everything that's going on. It's from his perspective. Yeah, Rock is fully capable of it. Rock is fully capable. She's a disgusting mother. So I don't know why everybody feel like Kanan's supposed to believe her and this and that. He told her. He been telling her, yo, leave me alone. It ain't nothing nice about you being in my life. Like all these times I didn't call you back, you still calling me. Just leave me alone. That's all. He just want to be left alone, Kendall. Kanan not stupid. He just, he don't trust his mother. He just misinformed. He's wrong, but it goes back to Rock's character, man. We're not gonna pretend like Kanan knows everything. Rock is disgusted.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking to Trill about. I mean, at this point, he don't know who to believe or what to trust because the D-Wiz situation, we know about Scrappy. Then on top of that, she put a gun in the kid's backpack. So it was like, man, you know what I mean? You don't know what to believe from Rock.
Now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The D-Wiz situation was Kanan's fault. He does bear some of the blame for that. But still, facts are the facts. She smoked his friend. So it's not out the realm of possibilities. Now, he do trust Snaps and Pops. until they give him a reason not to trust them. They haven't gave him a reason. Kanan can't see what we see. Snaps and
That's what I was
Pops
gonna
haven't.
say. As of right now, Snaps and Pops are the only ones that, other than them telling Kanan that his mother did it, they're the only ones that haven't lied to anybody. They've been real with Unique. They've been real about Stefano. They've been real with Rock. They've been real with everybody up until this situation.
I don't think he's stupid, man. It's gonna come. He's going to figure it out. Snaps and Pops, like Mo said, they haven't lied to him until just now. So he don't have no reason not to trust them. But he got a reason not to trust his mama. Like Mo said, she packed a gun on him, had him smoke his dad, lied to him his entire life. He got a reason not to trust Rock. We're not gonna. Why are y'all? See, that's what it come down to, man. The community just
y'all making like Brillo. Hey, y'all got. We ain't even started talking about y'all heating Brillo up too early, man.
They just don't
Brillo
like.
Got his own live tonight, guys. Y'all trying to burn Brillo out already, man.
Rock is disgusting, man. I get it. I understand though. You know, Kanan is the bad guy. So
I will say this though. Are y'all listening to this? This is a full 180 for Brillo. How he's talking about Rock. We never used to hear Brillo talk about Rock like this. Now she's disgusting.
I still love her. I gotta keep it. I can't lie, Mo. She's disgusting, but hey, you know, I still want her to win. I just wanted to leave Kanan alone.
Damn, man. I never thought we'd get to this point where Brillo is turning on Rock. Damn. Hey, but like you said, you got to keep it real. This whole thing, and I've always said it, Kanan never had like when we look at older Kanan and everybody like, oh, Kanan was an asshole. They hated Kanan. He never had a chance to be a kid, man. From the moment we seen Kanan on the screen, Rock had him doing some wild shit with the sock with the batteries.
Facts.
What up, BYG? What up now? All right, so we talked about Lou. We talked about Rock. I was about to go with Juke, but since you're on, we can go ahead and we could talk about Kanan's story, unless you wanted to talk about Juke. Juke's story is shorter, and now you know how much time you had. But I like I said, I'm not doing anything tonight, so I can join your live also.
Cool. We ain't got to talk about Juke.
Yeah, her story is real. It was only gonna be like 5-10 minutes, unless I was joking around about it. I mean, like you could sum up Juke's story: Juke working with the police. You know? That's it. Oh, let me ask you. Okay, yeah, we can talk about Kanan's story because I was gonna ask you, what did you think about the opening scene? But hold on, yeah, we gonna talk about
It's so hard to say goodbye. Man, Crystal was a real one, man.
All right, so let me cue that up. We're gonna start off. All right, we're gonna skip Juke for right now because Juke is a short story anyway. We're gonna talk about Kanan since Brillo was on here.
That first scene was incredible, man. Auntie Pops, man, out cold with it.
See, my computer be acting up. Come on, man, open up the damn pictures.
Crystal did not deserve this, bro. She did not deserve this, bro.
So it's all a part of the game, man. So when we start off, if you guys didn't see episode 8, Crystal ended up getting kidnapped by the dirty cops, the ones that took out Famous. So these cops, they have a whole history of terrorizing Kanan and friends. Crystal was supposed to be going to Delaware to get away. The first thing we see is her in some dirty ass drawers, a dirty white beater, changed to a radiator. She got her nails done, but she's in this motherfucker. It is terrible. You know it's stinking in there. I don't know what's worse smelling, this room or the room that Famous was found in. But Crystal is in here, and we see a shadowy figure come through the door. and she got a Coogee sweater on. Like, girl, you okay? They got you in here all tied up. And this is when we start to see who Snaps and Pops really are. Everyone's been saying, hey, Brillo, hey, who are they? What did they really do? They were robbers, they got out. But what are they actually capable of? Last week we got a little bit of it just with them on the roof with the dirty cop. But then we seen this episode here. And what were you thinking before the unalive? What were you thinking with Pops? How did you think that this was gonna play out?
Well, once she showed her face, I knew like there's no way that they can let Crystal live. But my question was, damn, like that was a terrible peanut butter and jelly. But I guess Pop said, I'm not gonna waste my good jelly. You know what I'm saying? Because he barely put jelly on that sandwich. I'm not gonna waste my good jelly because I know what I'm about to do. But damn, Crystal, she ain't deserve that. Crystal was one of the only female characters that was solid, bro. If you think about it, like
Yeah,
she really liked Kanan. I know she tried to have Jukebox jump, but you know that was kid stuff. I don't even care about that. Like, but bro, I thought she was go cross Kanan some kind of way, man. Damn, it was bad.
yeah. The whole time I was thinking Jukebox is gonna think that Crystal did something to Kanan. Maybe she's thinking that Crystal is the one that got OC set up, and then Juke was gonna take her out. But when they were in here, and after I see her eating that, right when you said, like you said about that peanut butter and jelly, when I seen her eating that, I was like, oh man, something ain't right. I didn't know it was gonna be this early. I'm thinking later on in the episode we were gonna see this unaliving. But
Man,
for
hey,
them to open up like this and have it be Pops, that right there just changed the whole episode for me. Because normally they would have it. We would have probably seen like some henchman or something. Pops leave the room and someone else do it. But to have Pops do it after it seemed like she was taking care of her, that was crazy right there.
right, Crystal I didn't even see it coming. She was just thinking, damn, I need some water or some milk or something. This peanut butter sandwich.
Dog, yeah, that peanut was shit. She was eating that mug like she ain't never ate before. Dog, look at that's fucking wild, man. They said they found her in the stairwell.
Man, it was like you say, man. Usually, I'm here for the somebody getting their water cut off, but I really didn't want her to. I wanted her to escape, man. You know what I'm saying? But once I seen Pops with the Coogee on, I'm like, yeah, it's over.
Yeah, man. This is one character. Like even when OC they got OC, it's like, oh, okay, it is what it is. But with this, it's like, damn, man. If Crystal was gonna go out, it should have been by the hands of Juke. For Pops and them to do it when she really didn't know anything about this. Just like, man, he don't know who did anything to Famous. Shit.
Right? She ain't really had nothing to tell. I mean, she thought Rock did it. That's it, man. Damn.
Yeah, you would think with just Kanan thinking that Rock did it, that would have been good enough. Like, okay, good. He don't think that, you know what I mean? But damn, they went ahead and blew that top off, man. Jeez Louise. R.I.P. to Crystal. Now, Kanan calling around, man. Hey, have you seen Crystal?
He seen my baby. Shake, man. Damn, Kanan can't catch a break, man. He going through it right now, and the community does not care.
Hey, this dude lost like $200,000, man.
He's been taking so many losses, man, in a blender, and then everybody just like, he dumb, he stupid. Like, bro, y'all think Kanan watching the episode? He don't know. He don't see what we see.
He watching the episode.
They think Kanan watching the episode. How is he gonna not? He don't even know not to trust Snaps and Pops. They didn't help him. They helping him. He trusts them. What reason, Mo? What reason would he have not to trust Snaps and Pops? Because his mama said it.
They teaching him the game. They putting them on. Like they fronting them the money. So as far as Snaps and Pops go, he doesn't, like you said, he doesn't have any reason to go against them because they've been telling him, as far as the streets go, up until they sit down, we haven't got to that part. Until they sit down and tell him that his mom did this, they haven't told Kanan any lies. It was, hey, you in the game. Our money is the most important thing. If you working for us, taking our money, you got to do this. Your mom, she can't help you. This is what you got to do. This is how the game is. So that's all he can go off of. When you got your mom telling you all kinds of wild stuff that you can't believe, or she's setting you up, getting your friends not, who you
Oh
gonna
my
believe?
God. Highlight Kendall comment. Come on, Kendall. Everybody told me be patient with all these teenage characters, but we can't be patient. You don't automatically know these things, Kendall. You gotta learn stuff. And this is how you learn, through mistakes. You're not just gonna automatically get in the game and be a veteran and know how to read people, this and that. Like, no.
Yeah, I mean, even at this point, even the adults don't know what happened to Famous. Unique don't know what happened to Famous. Rock don't know what happened to Famous. Marvin, Lou, like even Marvin and Lou, well, not Marvin. Lou's willing to crash out over Famous. Juke's willing to crash out over Famous. But they don't even know who did this to Famous. The only people that do know is Snaps and Pop. So we can't say that Kanan should be able to read people because they actually looked out for him.
They just don't like Kanan, bro.
When did we start? When we stop liking Kanan though?
I mean, it just is what it is. He's the villain, bro. No matter what. Even though he got set up, sent to jail, he's the villain, bro.
I mean, I don't know, man. I like Kanan. I mean, he's a kid that shit don't know what the hell going on, man.
We could be patient with all these other high school kids, but Kanan got to be a veteran.
Yeah. In matter of fact, he's younger than Tariq. And
Exactly.
Tariq was like 19 years old. Kanan is 17 right now. And Tariq got taught the game by all street people. Kanan is out here learning on his own. But shit, he talking to Juke. One thing, did you notice Juke? She's always like, yeah, Kanan. Juke has turned into a pure demon. But when it comes to Kanan, she's like, yeah, be positive, Kanan. You don't know that. Come on.
Like, trying to little bro him. Like, he like, Juke, who are you kidding? Nothing works out for us. He's just trying to keep him calm. She don't want him to crash out, bro.
What up, E-Dub?
She don't want him to crash out. She's trying to keep him calm.
She's trying to keep him calm, but man, Kanan is losing it because think about it. This whole season, we're trying to figure out who got Famous. Then $200,000 comes up missing. Then OC is dead. He thought that OC was the one that robbed him when really it was Unique. And we found out that OC wasn't on drugs. He really just had allergies. So it's like, damn, OC gone, my money gone, and now Crystal's gone. Like, man, what do you want me to do, man?
Right. But nobody's going to give Kanan credit for this. But that man went to the tailor shop by himself with no gun, nothing, and straight up told Unique, yeah, I smoked your brother and I'll do it again.
No, I give him credit. I told you, he stood on business there. Hey, and how he was talking to Rock, they talking about Kanan don't know how to read people. Shit, he read Rock. He shut Rock up. She like, Kanan, I called you 100 times. He said, you didn't get the fucking message. After I ain't answer 100 times.
And everybody will say, oh, he's being so mean to his mama. Dude, he don't want to listen. Yo, he don't have to have nothing to do with this evil woman. All the stuff she did to him, nobody cares. I'm the only person in the community that cares. Dude, we're not going to go through the list of things that she did to this boy. But he's just supposed to say, it's okay, mommy. No, he don't want to have nothing to do with her.
Like, all right, even if we eliminate the D-Wiz situation, because yeah, she saved her son in that instance. She put a gun in this nigga's backpack to go to school, man. If the guards wanted to, they could have shot Kanan.
bro, what up, booby? She lied to this man about his dad for his entire life and then tried to get him to smoke his pops. That's the worst of the worst.
Yeah, pops, and then shit, man. Yeah, she been doing him wrong the whole time, man. He was down with the auntie, living a great life, about to go to school. She brought him back to the game, was like, look, Kanan, we got all these apartment complexes. Like, come on, man. Let the boy live.
Right,
But
he
he
could
is
have restarted right there, even after the jukebox stuff. I mean, the Buck 20 stuff and the Howard stuff. He could have started over. They said he could stay down there. Kanan didn't want to come home. She drug him home.
only to get in the game. And what did he tell her here? He told her ain't nothing good when you in my life.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, I felt a little bad for Rock when he said that. she was looking sad as hell. Your
Hey,
baby
and
boy
then
don't have
Jukebox
nothing
didn't
to
make
do
it.
with it.
You say again?
Just leave him alone, Rock.
Hey, and then Juke didn't make it no better. She like, there ain't no winning with him. She like, shit, you need to be worrying about losing them.
That's the truth, though. You worried about winning the argument, man? Kanan about to go do something crazy.
Jalen said Kanan's mom and uncle should have helped him find out who killed his friend. So I understand why he's mad and turning on him. It's crazy because Rock
Facts,
has all the connections. She could have found it. Yeah. So the
facts,
same
bro.
thing.
If they cared, they could have put their ears to the street. They should have said, "You know what, Kanan? We on the hunt." They would have bonded over that. If Rock would have been upset about Famous and said, "You know what? I'm gonna help you find who did this, and we gonna eliminate them." Kanan would have felt, you know what I'm saying? That could have been a bridge to making that relationship better, bro. She could have
No,
used all her resources. She could have found out who did this. If Freddie's crew knows some cops did it, come on, man. With all Rock resources, she could have found this information out.
I'm gonna show you why what she just said, what Jalen just said, is very reasonable. Because we know Snaps and Pops, who they pay to get rid of Famous, Brillo.
The police. Facts.
Rock couldn't ask these motherfuckers, hey, what you know about, like, what's in your case file? What do y'all know about it? Hell, Jukebox went to Garcia to find out about Crystal. Why isn't Rock paying these cops and asking them information about, hey, what happened to Famous?
She don't care. Even if she don't care, if she should know, like, look, I get my son back. If I find out who smoked Famous, I get my son back. Simple as that.
Especially if you think if you found out that your son thinks that you did it, you need to get in contact with you. Hey, what y'all know about Famous? What you got on his case file? What, you know what I mean?
Booby, you right, but that's null and void, and we enjoying the show. Like, he ain't go to school.
Yeah, man. I mean, at
That's
the end
over
of the
with.
day, it's on the parent to make sure the kid goes to school. I mean, Kanan was like 15 when we first met him, but here we are.
Yeah, but
So
like same thing with Marvin. Why they not trying to? I don't care about Famous, but they should. You know what I'm saying? Hey, K to the I to the M. Yeah, Rock is hella busy with others. She do got a lot going on. I'll give you that. She got a lot going on with her own business.
yeah.
So you know what? Great point, Kim. Great point, Kim.
And then we see Purcell. Now, this is the stepfather to Crystal, who was allegedly getting his creep on, his sneak on in the middle of the night with Crystal. But Crystal was supposed to be going to Delaware to meet up with the cousins. Kanan shows up and he's like, you Purcell? He's like, oh, you the dope boy, huh? You the one on the corner, huh? He said, well, me and Crystal ain't got no relationship if she don't talk to her mother. Now, I didn't expect this to happen in episode 9. When they showed us this in the season trailer, I was thinking this is going to happen earlier on. But do we think that anything's going to come back with Purcell?
Nah, we ain't gonna see this bozo again. And I will say this: that was the weakest beating. I had to tell my stepson, man, like there was some weak shots, bro. You were supposed to do that dude way dirtier than that. You ain't even hit him in the face, bro. You're supposed to beat the brakes off this man. You just kicked him in the stomach a couple times. Dude, whoop his ass. What's happening here?
He just roughed him up a little bit. Just roughing him up a little bit, Brillo.
He should have at least knocked him out.
Yeah, he's stomping him out. He talking about nod your head. If you hear anything, you tell me. Like, first of all, I don't know what corner you live on, little nigga, but how the fuck am I gonna come and find you? And you think I'm about to come and find you after you done whoop my ass? Hell no. I don't know. I mean, I guess he's just at this point, he's just lost and he's just trying to whatever he can because he doesn't have any information. He doesn't have any leads. Now, I don't, unless Crystal told
him. To find out next episode, though. Soon he tell Juke what Snaps and Pop said, she gonna figure it out. If he tell her. Juke's gonna figure it out. She gonna say, because she know Rock didn't do it. And she gonna be like, why the hell is Snaps and Pop saying that? Oh, Kanan did say they be working with cops too.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna put 2 and 2 together and be like, they probably did it.
I don't know, man. Like this, to me, to be honest, when I was watching this, I think, all right, we in episode 9, Crystal's gone. We really didn't even need this. This should have been something when they first moved in together or something. You know what I mean? When she told him about that, this should have just been Kanan going to handle that situation. I don't know what we're getting out of this. Crystal's gone. Juke knows now. So, yeah, this was kind of pointless.
Yeah, I'd have rather he could have just smoked the dude.
You just doing your job and look at Kanan.
You gonna feel my Timbs. No, that was some weak. They had some weak little dialogue. The episode was fire, but they had a couple weak spots with the dialogue, Mo. The whole Dragon Slayer and you gonna feel my Timbs again. What?
Kanan's trying, man. Can't you see the boys in love? Can't you see the boys in love?
Man.
Let me see. The next time we see young Kanan is he leaves from here. See, we didn't really. Everybody's starting to have like shorter and shorter scenes.
The episode was mad short too, man. The episode was only like 40 minutes.
Yeah. I think it's like 42 or some shit like that. But yeah, so we haven't got to Unique, so we'll just pick up where Kanan is. Kanan shows up. Yo, Unique, I gotta holler at you, man.
This scene was fire, man.
Nobody gonna break it down for him, Brillo.
Nobody gonna say it because y'all hate Kanan, but this was tough, man. The dude drove his Benz to the Taylor house with all these Jersey dudes with guns talking about, Neek, bring your ass out here. I need to holler at you. Straight up talking to Neek, and Neek got respect for him too, man. He was straight up telling him, "Nah, I ain't partners with my mom." You know what I'm saying? And Neek being stupid that almost spilled the beans about OC, but he cleaned it up pretty well.
Yeah, everybody heard about
it. Everybody know. Kanan I thought he was gonna pick up on it for a second, but he got finessed by Neek saying, man, all you gotta say is to Kanan is, man, it don't even gotta be about Rock, man. And then when Neek was breaking it down, it's kind of true. Like, Kanan do have a good infrastructure to be a 17-year-old, man. He got Snaps and Pops behind him. Neek don't want to be for him. He got a whole infrastructure business. And as we can see, if you're able to skim 200 grand off the top, you're making some money. You know what I'm saying? So Neek wasn't lying. Hey, Snaps and Pops know Kanan is the future. So I like the scene. Like, they finally had the conversation. And then, you know what I'm saying, when Neek was talking to the other Jersey dude, he was explaining to him, like, yeah, that ain't just no regular little guy, man. He is on, you know what I'm saying, he's up and coming. He's growing up.
And it gave us the foreshadowing because remember, they took out David with E-Tone. And now the trucks ain't moving or anything because they went and talked to Stefano. They were like, hey, Stefano, is there any way we can get this product to move? And he was like, I can figure out something else for it. So when Unique was telling Kanan, like, hey, man, you know, I fuck with you. You got the good business. You got the couriers and the niggas on the bikes. If we work together, I get the product. Y'all move it. We good to go. So this is, I gotta play it, guys. I know y'all tired of it. But I gotta play it because I've been saying this for years. I wanted to see Unique and Kanan. I want Kanan to start getting the game from Unique.
especially if he's around. I can see Raquel
2 years ago, season 2 finale.
to see Unique in Kanan. I want Kanan to start getting the game from Unique, especially if he's around. I can see Raquel telling them,
When they were dating, I always envisioned Kanan and Unique partnering together, and we finally got there. We finally got there. It's been 2 years in the making, Brillo. I've been waiting for this moment. Unique,
What's
Kanan.
any reason not for working with Unique? If Unique not gonna smoke Rock, because Kanan he don't not mess with his mom, but he just don't want you to smoke her. You know what I'm saying? Because that is his mom at the end of the day. But it's no reason for Kanan not to switch sides on these dudes. Why not? Why not?
Yeah. And he told him straight up, he was like, man, you want to work with me to make my mom mad. He's like, yeah, that's an added benefit. But I ain't got no issues with you. And he even said, man, there wasn't no love with Ronnie. It is what it is. So that's what I was trying to tell people. When Unique came back, they were like, oh, man, Unique ain't in his right mind. I'm like, no, Unique is perfectly functional. Unique knows everything that's going on. He didn't know who took out his brother. So for him, it was revenge on everybody. But he got the clarification from Kanan. And since it was Kanan, he was like, well, shit, all right, well, cool. I fuck with you anyway because I know how you moving and shit. So, man, I've been saying Unique was in his right mind. They like, nah, man, he got CTE. He don't. And I'm like, nah, Unique knows everything. And when he told Rock, you're not gonna do me like Def Con and High Post, he was basically telling us that you worked them niggas over, you played them niggas, took them out, tricked them out their spots, and took their positions. That's how she elevated. Unique is in his right mind. He knows everything, and the missing piece was who took out his brother. And now he knows that. So now it's like, well, fuck it. Let's get this money.
Right.
And he's here.
Man. Finally got that scene, man. I liked it. And it was interesting. Rock, man. Rock don't know who to trust, man. She is having it. And the crazy thing is, man, Rock has been solid this season. She been solid. You know what I'm saying? She don't know like what's up with Marvin. She don't know, like she's seeing Kanan leaving Unique Taylor's spot. She's like, man, hey, this finale is setting up to be something great, man.
Yeah, we definitely gonna see how this plays out, man. I like it. I want to see how Snaps and Pops are going to do the introduction, because I know they ran into each other, but I want to know how they're going to present these two to work together. You know what I mean? Unique is already putting it out there. This is what we can do, but I want to see how it all ties together.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much Kanan's story there. Let me see. Was there anything else from Kanan? Oh, when he went and talked to Snaps and Pops. That was the last thing. He went to talk to Snaps and Pops. Because, that's more of a Juke story where they sitting around. He called all the hospitals. We know what happened there. Juke says she knows somebody, but that's more of her story. But then when Kanan sits down with Snaps and Pops, this is what we were talking about. The only thing he can go off of is what Snaps and Pops have been telling them, because they've been keeping it real with him up until now.
Facts.
Now they are responsible for Famous and Crystal now. We do know that, but until this episode, we didn't know that they were tied into anything. Well, last week we knew about Famous.
Why would he suspect them? Why would he suspect them? He don't see what we see.
Yeah, he don't see what we see, and they're giving him money. They're funding everything that he has going on. They're the ones introducing them to everybody. They're putting him in the game. That Quan situation, they knew about Quan because of Rock and Unique. So then Kanan was able to go and talk to Quan. Yeah, man, he ain't got no reason not to believe what they've been saying.
Facts.
Because remember when he owed them money and Rock showed up and they basically like, nah, we ain't doing business with you, Rock. We doing business with the kid. So they even they embraced them. We didn't know what they were doing behind the scenes, because obviously Famous died last season. So you know what I mean? Like, we didn't know that they went that far back, but For the most part, they always been there for Kanan.
Thanks.
Shit, it is what it is, man. But Kanan goes and talks to them, and they tell us that Rock is actually the one that did it. Did you see Pop's face? Look at it.
Hey man, I don't think. Look, they gonna be around for a minute, man. I don't feel like they're gonna be able to wrap this up next episode, man. This is gonna go into season 5. I don't feel like it's enough time to wrap this up.
Nah, I think they can get rid of one of the family members, probably Marvin, but then they'll definitely keep them around.
They better. I
And
feel
we
like
need a
Kanan
villain
is
for
gonna know. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, I was just saying we need a villain for next season. Let's not start fresh. Let's just let them roll over because this is building up. Now we can see how devilish Snaps and Pops really are.
Facts. Plus, Kanan would need to put together a real plan to eliminate these fools, man.
Oh yeah, because one thing about them, they never lacking. Even when he was talking to them out in the park, they had like 5 security guards around them.
Hell yeah, with heat.
Yeah, they don't play around, and they don't be out like that. They stay within the restaurant. They always got they front and back covered.
Facts. But to be honest with you, man, I don't see them smoking Marvin either, man.
Nah, I think Marvin is in season 5, but I'm trying to think who would be a major death because I mean we know Juke ain't going out. Lou ain't really got into it with anybody. I mean, he does pull up with Rock at the end of the episode, but yeah, I don't know who they would get rid of. It don't look like we're gonna have a real major.
Well, Neek's wife probably gonna get smoked.
Yeah, but we keep forgetting though. We got one more season, but this is gonna roll into Origin, so it could be, you know what I mean? So they could stretch it out and then have it like overlap a little bit. And even if they had like one episode into Origins or something and then got rid of them.
Stefano could get smoked too.
Yeah, or the feds, because Rock got that get out of jail. I don't think they would bring that up for no reason. Like, you know what I mean? Why would they bring up the get out of jail free card if they not gonna use it to tell on Stefano?
Facts.
Nah, we gonna see, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. This is a good ass show. They did their thing on Raising Kanan. I was talking to my boy Trill, and what I hope when they do Origins, let the writers for Raising Kanan do Origins. Don't give us like the Ghost writers. Don't give us Force writers. Let Raising Kanan writers do the origin story, man. Because I want it to stay kind of semi-realistic. You know what I mean? Not over the top. You know what I mean?
Definitely the best writing in the Power universe. So I'm hoping that they probably will.
That's what's gonna make it dope, man. We don't need like when they went over to Italy, we had 2 snipers on top of the. We don't need all of that. Let's just keep it real, keep it in the streets. A mini war just in this small borough of Queens. You know, it ain't the whole New York City. They driving to Manhattan and then Jamaica, Queens, and all that other shit. Let's just keep it small, keep it where it is.
Right.
It would be cool though if they start showing like other dope dealers. Like in season 5, we start seeing Kanan, you know what I'm saying, expanding to the other boroughs and start linking up with people. That would be nice.
Yeah, he definitely gonna have to branch out more.
KP said, "Are you a Dragon Slayer, Brillo?" He said he could tell you ain't no Dragon Slayer.
You damn right, I ain't no Dragon Slayer.
Hey, Brillo, let me ask you a question. This is a serious question.
What
is a Dragon Slayer without a dragon, man?
A drunk?
Hey, I was listening to this when I was watching. I was like, man, why is Lou talking like this, man? No disrespect, it had to be a white guy that's like, man, I got a punchline we can put in there. Like, nah, let's go ahead and leave that out. We ain't never heard Lou talk like that in four seasons.
I'm waiting to see what he gonna do in this last episode. It's gonna have to be something incredible.
Are we thinking that the whole robbery situation that's over with? Because I mean, it looks like Lowell and Imani's out the picture. That's how they wrote them out. Lou quits music, so I don't think any of that's gonna come back on them.
Nah, it's over.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else did they get rid of. So the music is over. Imani, Lowell, they're out of here. How long you think E-Tone is gonna stick around?
One episode. That's Lamar Jackson, man. That's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Hey, he did a hell of a job though, too.
Man, I could have did a hell of a job if all they asked, what they feed you niggas? New York niggas. Like, come on, man. I could have did a hell of a job, nigga.
He looked believable.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The Braves with no line is crazy.
He looked believable, bro.
Let me find it. Hey, he do look grimy. They had the nigga in the club though, man. I gotta ask AE Tone. You looked a little comfortable in there, like you've been in there a couple times.
Yeah, how long did he wait in the bathroom?
Now he didn't wait in the bathroom. Remember, he was upstairs watching them, and then when he went in there, he followed him in there. Yeah, he didn't wait. He followed him in the bathroom after because he was upstairs like Batman. Let me see if I got it. There you go. And this is, and you know, they recorded this in what, 24, 23, 24?
Appreciate you, KP.
Hey, Lamar, we got training camp.
Oh, man. Appreciate you, KP. Yeah, that Marvin video dropping at 8.
We eat Detroit niggas. Whoa.
Oh.
That must be something on your channel, man. What's the inside joke on that one?
Nah, he talked because I be going in on Marvin.
Oh, okay.
He waiting on the next Marvin drop, and then my man said, you know what I'm saying, that Lamar said they eat New York dudes, so he just trolling with the Detroit. You gotta say pause after that.
First of all, I ain't from Germany. I just live here. I just live here, KP. I just live here. Hey, look, there ain't no niggas like this over here. There ain't no niggas. What's a couple? I ain't gonna lie. There is a couple of Africans that look like this over here. They be getting braided up and shit. Damn, man. Hey, yeah, E-Tone, Lulu probably gonna smoke this nigga next week.
Facts. Nah, I don't even think he in one episode. I don't even think we're gonna see him again. For real.
Shit, he part of the crew, man. Hey, he was about to up on when Kanan came in there, he's about to up that Thule on him. Look at him back there.
Right.
Damn, that nigga Joey Badass is the same height as Lamar Jackson.
That's what I was looking at too. Down there.
Yeah, damn near. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they had a cold ass picture together. I think it's on. Let me see. Did you see it?
Nah.
No, let me see. That's a cool picture, man. To be in if you a football player, you in the number one TV show. That's cold right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get that shit framed if I was Lamar.
Yeah, that's fire. Damn, is that from another episode? Because Nick ain't wear that.
Let me see.
It might be another episode.
I think that's this outfit here.
Oh, that's that outfit. It just look different for some reason.
Yeah, that shit is shiny as hell.
Yeah, it's that outfit.
Yeah, it's that one. Damn, I ain't know his damn gash was like that. They detailed them up for here, didn't they?
I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? Tell us something.
What up, Trill? My dog Trill in the building, man. Yeah, man. I mean, I like it, man. I'm definitely rocking with this season. I want to see how they can't let us down next week. It's got to be over the top and raising Kanan standards, like not no grenade launchers and none of that shit that they would do in Force, but drive-bys. We got to see Etone get dropped. Probably Garcia get knocked.
Yeah, I need Kanan to catch your body too. Smoke somebody, Kanan. I don't care who.
I'm trying to think who would he get though?
Right.
Unless it's some of Rock's crew or something, but
So you think you think he gonna do something to his mama? I don't.
Nah, I don't. I believe Rock's gonna be in witness protection. That's where Kanan went to visit her in the OG power.
Hey, I would love it, man.
That's what I'm thinking, because she got, man, there's no way they mentioned the get out of jail free card if she's not gonna use it.
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready for it, man. Go ahead and rat, Rock. It's okay.
That's what I'm looking at it as. I think she's gonna use that like next season or something. Bring down Stefano, try to convince Kanan to get out the game, but Kanan's like, nah, he's good. He's gonna stay in and continue to do what he do. Because if he's linking up with Unique, Snaps, and Pops, man, it really shit. If you get Rock out the way, man, they got all the queens by themselves.
Right.
Damn. Oh, I ain't even know Booby was in here. What up, Booby Traps?
Booby, what's good, man?
KP got you $1.99. He said Unique ain't look weak when Kanan bout Ronnie. I guess he's saying he ain't look weak when Kanan was in there talking about Ronnie.
Yeah.
I like Brillo said, man, we gotta give credit to Kanan, man. For him to step to Unique all on his own, no gun, no nothing. Like, fuck it, man. Hey, what's up? I gotta holler at you. That's a bold ass move right there. You can't deny that.
Hey, right, fire. Hey, that was my favorite scene.
All right, shit, you here, man. Fuck it. All right, we're gonna talk about Juke real quick. It's short and sweet. What time are you going live real quick? So we got Brillo the big review on here, guys. I gotta tell you the story. I don't care what you're doing right now. You're gonna hear the story every time Brillo get on here. Brillo's my dog. Brillo's my brother. When it comes to this YouTube stuff, he's the first person to ever reach out to me. I was a small channel, and he hit me up like, man, I watch your shit, man. You want to collab? And I'm like, damn. Someone think my shit interested enough to collab with. And ever since then, me and Brillo, we've been going at it, man. We're going to try to get some debates going back on. We got to find some schedules. So if you like power content, you can debate us. You know, we got all kinds of stuff. Also, subscribe to Brillo the Big Reviews channel. He's the only person on YouTube that can hit me up. And if I'm free, I'm going over to his channel. I can let Brillo come over here. He can host, stream on his channel, let him talk for an hour, do what he want to do. But subscribe to Brillo the Big Review. What time are you going live tonight, Brillo?
Appreciate you. I usually go live on Fridays, but I'm going live tomorrow night at 8. So I got to go to my son's basketball game in a minute.
Oh, man, they hooping?
Yep.
What's your son? Oh, it's AAU? I thought y'all say they in school.
Yeah, man. He out there, Draymond Green.
Hey, all right, y'all. Expect Brillo to be streaming tonight. His son gonna get found out early.
Right. Hey, I might stream tonight, y'all. All right, this boy get kicked out the game.
Be expecting Brillo on the live talk about, man, my son was out there. Why he was 5 fouls, 2 rebounds. But nah, man, make sure you subscribe to Brillo the Big Reviews channel. If you're streaming tomorrow, like I said, I'm not doing anything, so I'll probably join yours. You still got some time?
Yeah, I got a couple of minutes.
All right, we're gonna talk about Jukeboxes real quick. We're not gonna go through her whole story like everyone else because we know what Juke is on. But so we got Jukebox. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Definitely for the finale I'm gonna try to do something for the finale. If you're free next weekend, Brillo, you know, you can come on. Do we do?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Let me get you. Jukebox. We'll just start with Juke with Aisha because we don't need to go back to the. Oh no, we'll start with Mira because this motherfucker. What you think about Mira talking about? Man, I told the police you was a witness.
Talking too much, man.
Yeah, why would you tell the police I was a witness? Man, I ain't witnessed nothing, man. I came, my
Right.
computer's all freezing up and shit.
But it was good that, you know what I'm saying, we see that cop, he don't even care. He just was telling old girl about the whole family, this and that. What do you think Jukis could possibly tell this dude, man? She don't
And that's
really,
the thing.
she not about to tell her nothing that's gonna mess up nobody from the family. So I'm thinking the cops, she could be like, we heard dirty cops did it, or I don't know, what is this dude trying to solve? Because that's the question to me. Is he trying to solve famous murder or
Nah, he's trying to
Howard?
solve. Remember, his job was from the captain was Captain Batiste. His job was to close up the Howard's case.
Right. She
But I
should
mean,
tell. She should. I mean, she could say Unique did it. I don't know, man.
yeah, I have no idea. I can't even. My computer is like going slow. I can't even bring up the picture. But as far as Juke goes, Aisha came back. I could potentially see Aisha getting popped next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? That's what's going to happen. People, you heard it here first on Modot J's Live. You know what I'm saying? On the clock. None of the main characters are going to get smoked. It's going to be a bunch of these ancillary characters like Early Tyler, if he's still alive. Stefano really should have smoked him. But I think that Early Tyler is gone. Aisha is gone. She gonna get caught in the crosshairs some kind of way. And just like the dude that E-Tone popped, like we're gonna get a bunch of characters, but nobody from the family that we really care about is gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
Not Snaps and Pops. She's definitely up to get smoked. I don't know how, but
Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, so Aisha came back. I guess Aisha is the one. If she doesn't get popped, she's the one that's going to be in Juke's ear to get away from the family. I think with Juke talking to Garcia, because now that she owes Garcia, like I don't know what, unless she tells on Unique or maybe Snaps and Pops.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's it. She's not gonna tell on Rock or Kanan.
Yeah, Rock Kanan, her dad or Lou.
Exactly.
So I think, remember Aisha was like, I thought you was gonna get away from the family. So she's probably gonna tell Aisha, yeah, man, I told that cop the other night I owe him one because of what I did. And you know, Crystal, oh, that's what it is, Brillo. Because remember, Crystal was a part of the group. Now she knows that Crystal is dead, so she got to tell Aisha that Crystal is dead.
Right.
Hey, that cop, I owe him one, so I got to tell him. And she's gonna say, Juke, you need to leave the city after you tell. And that's probably how Juke gets pushed to becoming a cop and leaving the city, or just leaving the city in general.
Yeah, Juke's not gonna become a cop till later on, man. I just did a little rewatch. She had only been a cop for 8 years when Kanan smoked her.
Yeah, and this is what, 93?
Yeah,
that was 2014.
She got a little minute to dibble and dabble in these streets before she become a cop.
Yeah, I think
if
it
they
might just
stick
be
into OG power, you know what I'm saying? They could do whatever they want to do with it.
Yeah, they already said they're not going straight off the storyline. So I mean, you know, it may be 20 years before she becomes a cop, or she might do it earlier. But Aisha's probably going to tell her, Juke, if you owe him one, you probably need to leave the city. So she might not give Garcia any information. Just found out about Crystal and leaves the city.
She don't got nothing to give him. We know damn well she's not giving him. She don't got nothing. Like, she's not giving him nothing on the family, bro.
Yeah, and you, like you said, as far as Howard, the only connection that there is with Howard that she could give away that isn't the family is Unique.
Right.
Well,
but then she ain't got no evidence.
You know?
Garcia already think that, but she ain't about to testify. Like this, Garcia, you just did me a favor, bro. I'm not giving you nothing.
Hey, I was talking to my boy Trill. If I'm using like an IOU with a cop, nigga, I'm not asking about where the fuck Crystal is. I'm about to ask for some shit that it could benefit me, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Man,
trying to figure out something.
So Kanan at the grave. So Kanan, you ain't go see your pop's grave site. You ain't go see your grandma.
But you go see Crystal.
I mess with it too, man, because Crystal gave Kanan a lot of good advice, man. She gave him a lot of good advice. She the reason he got the new apartment. She the reason he switched up the business plan. He should have listened to her more when she said she saw Unique at the crib. Bro, yeah, Kanan, I will admit he does have to do better, man. Because if Crystal told you she saw a dude with an ugly scar on his face, and you sit up there looking at Unique with an ugly scar on his face.
Well, he's probably putting it together now.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. But that is the first time he probably done seen Unique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Up close and personal since.
Because remember, nobody has seen Unique. The first time Rock seen Unique was when he was in the house. So Lou and Marvin know the niggas back, but they ain't seen him. Stefano knows Unique is back, but he ain't seen him.
Right.
So the only people that seen him is Kanan, Rock, and Early Tyler.
Right, snaps and pops. That's it.
Yeah, snaps and pops. But other than that, like you said, this is Kanan's first time, so he probably ain't putting two and two together. And when he showed up, it wasn't like he was going to be like, hey, you got the scar on your face. You pulled up on my girl. You know what I mean? Like, he was there. Right. So he might be putting it together, and that might be something we see, or he speaks about it. Like, hey, Juke, I think Unique is the one. You know what I mean? I don't know, because.
But then that's Rock fault. Like he said, it's probably something, you know what I'm saying? It's probably your BS. Honestly, it is Rock fault that he was getting robbed by Unique. Kanan wasn't wrong about that. He said it's something he ain't did nothing to Unique.
Yeah, Unique told him straight up, I don't have any beef with you. It's your mom.
So he was right. Kanan was right. It is behind some of your mess, like he said. Not famous getting smoked, but Kanan getting robbed.
I'm still trying to figure out why the hell did Snaps and Pops, like, what did they kill Famous for?
Because you peep how Ronnie said, we heard you talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mouth closed. And Kanan was like, you know what I'm saying? Leave him alone. I'm thinking Ronnie mentioned that to Snaps and Pops, and just to be sure about it, they like, we got to get this kid out of here. And plus, Pops was like, you know what I'm saying, basically telling them when they was on the roof, like, your crew is weak. Like, you surrounding yourself with some. I never understood why they didn't give Kanan a couple henchmen. Give him a couple of your body, you know what I'm saying? Give him some muscle.
Like how Phil did for Unique, man. Hook him up with like at least two. Let's two of them sit over at the apartment or something.
Right, little 2 or 3 dudes running the security detail.
Because, man, having OC over there, when I first seen OC, I said, I know this nigga ain't security.
I knew it was a problem. Anytime somebody know too much about the business, nobody should be doing the books except Jukebox, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be doing the books. But you
remember, Juke was in the army in the beginning, though. Juke was in the army, so she was gone.
Right, that was Famous' job. You know, Famous wasn't gone. He was a lot of things, but he wasn't gonna steal from Kanan.
Nah, he wasn't gonna steal from Kanan, but shit, man.
I don't know. He did. He was what was he looking for when he found that Howard paper? Remember that one season he was going through Kanan stuff when he found the. I don't know. He stole from his own mama, so he probably could have stole from Kanan. I don't forget.
Yeah, when you think back on Famous, I mean, Famous was really on some wild shit. That nigga did just snitch on Kanan throughout the whole song. Like,
fact.
Hey, Famous was a wild dude, man. R.I.P. to Famous.
Oh, but before we get out of here, man, can we talk about Brillo, dog? Oh man, my God, man. He talk about I ain't afraid to get gully out here. Yes, you are. You're definitely afraid. What you talking about, man? Them dudes was straight punk and Brillo.
Hey man, I told you I was trying to do all I could to find his foul, man. Talking about armed robbery, man. I've been telling people Famous was more realer than B Rilla, and everybody's like, nah, man, B Rilla is the real deal. Even DeMarcus, DeMarcus know all the character descriptions. B Rilla, I always said the B stood for a bitch because they were punking you. You wasn't doing nothing. Lou, I made a mistake. You didn't want to stand on no business. Lou had to catch 2 bodies because you were too scared to get a gun. Then you talking about, hey, don't forget about me, Lou. No, nigga, we forgetting about you because you're not like that, man. You're not really about to get out in these streets.
Facts, man. Please, man. Get him out of here.
Be real, man. What's he gonna do? I told him we gonna use him as a crash out. What we gonna do is take B Rilla. Hey, you really wanna earn some stripes? You see that nigga over there with the scar on his face? Go slap that nigga. Send him over there to Unique and see if he really get gully.
Facts. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to roll up to this game, man. Appreciate you for letting me fall through.
No problem, brother. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to Brillo the Big Review, man. That's my brother, man. That's my brother, man.
Peace. Appreciate y'all. Thanks.
All right now.
Mo, you gonna end the stream on my end?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. All right, for sure. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Thought I ended it. Oh, there it is up here. Man, I can't even unlink them. Hold on, give me a second. Post was great on YouTube. It is. You can get